What's going on, everybody? It's your boy C-Zar, and we are talking about Toshi today. Hit that like button, subscribe if you want to see more content like this, and let's get into it, my friends. It is the 19th of July, and here we are with about 7 hours and 19 minutes left in the day. 7/19, July 19th, right? 7/19 there on the time frame, rather serendipitous. 307 is the price. You've moved up a little bit, wicked to the upside, and came back down. You're at about 6% up on the day. I don't think you're breaking out today. I don't think you're seeing anything too crazy between today and tomorrow, but you're definitely getting set up to move up higher. I just don't think it's happening today. So you probably do come back down a little bit. Let's look at the short-term time frames and see if we can confirm that or maybe prove that wrong. Let's see. Looking at this here, volume is dying off, right? And it's the weekend, so of course it'll die off. As you progress through any consolidation phase, volume should die off, and you're about to break out as it gets to its kind of lowest points. You're in a horizontal channel here. Hit the top of that side, that top side of that channel, you probably do come back down to the lower ends. I doubt that we get below 0.00064. I doubt we get below there, but we could return back to that area, right? Something that's just above there. Looking at this on the indicators here, if we can get them. Double top on the RSI, higher highs there in the price, lower highs there in the RSI, higher highs on a closing basis. Yes, I'm aware that that high there on the wick is higher than these highs over here, but it's a lower high on the RSI, higher high on the price. So that's bearish divergence, and I would think that we do keep going down because of that. The MACD looks kind of bullish, but I wouldn't trust it too much, especially in these sideways moving times. So I'm not going to wait too much on that. And it does look like it has bearish divergence as well. So something that would come down. Stochastics look like they want to come down. So it all agrees with the idea that we do in fact move a little bit lower. If we're looking at this on the 4-hour time frame. Let's see. We've rejected the overbought zone, it looks like. Overall, you're super bullish. Overall, the 4-hour RSI looks very, very bullish, you guys. We just might come down a little bit, bounce off the 50 or off the 40 area, something like that. We might find support there and then continue to rally afterwards. That'd be my expectation. If not, if we were to break that area, then we definitely would go lower than this low here, but I doubt that we do. The lowest I'd give you would probably be like I can't see us getting below 0.000. I'm going to say 3064. I can't see it happening. So if you are to go below there, maybe what, 306? Maybe 3059. But even if you were to drop down there, I think everything will be fine. But I doubt that happens. 4-hour MACD looks fine. Looks like you're actually getting ready to cross up here pretty damn soon. Maybe you don't. You know, whenever you get these, you see these readings in the histogram, how you get the dark shades and then you get the light shaded color, right? Dark shaded color here, light shaded color. You got a slight green and then you came back down though, right? You might get a slight green here and then you come back down. You know, it's very uncommon to get a dark shaded red and then you get the light shade and you just cross into a solid green bullish momentum kind of phase. Normally you get continuous or multiple dark shades of red in the histogram before finding your low. So and maybe not before finding your low, but before you're ready to move up higher. I think you have found your low already. I just think we go lower. So even if we go up a little bit higher from the time of making this video, don't get too excited. And at the same time, I really wouldn't be surprised if we went down to about 3065, 30645, 55, somewhere in that area there over the next day or so. And then early next week, like before Wednesday, maybe even on Monday or Tuesday, you should be moving up higher. Once you get above this point that you found resistance at back in the middle of May there, basically getting above 201, when you get above there, you should be skyrocketing, you guys. Absolutely. You should see a fantastic amount of growth in a very short amount of time. From a high to a low. Let's get it. Come on now. Come on now. Where's the low? There's the low. Nope, that was not the low. Come on now. There we go. There's the low. I would think we get up to, probably don't stop at the minimum target. We probably go up to the golden ratio. I would think that we go up to 0.018, 0.0185 by the end of the month of July. We're probably going to make that move super fast, right? It's going to happen like that. You know, like it did back here. It took us like 5 days, 6 days to make this move. I would think that either by the end of next week or sometime by the end of the month, we absolutely could be up there. This move is actually very similar in growth. Look at that. That's like the exact same move right there, right? So going up to the 1618. If we're not there, my guess would be that we're only not there because we're higher. So if we're not at 0018, we're at 0026 or somewhere in between there. But I feel pretty confident about this by the end of the month. And then going into August, we should see some higher prices than that even. You guys know where we're going with this. Let's go on the MEXC chart for the all-time history here. Come on now. It's just taking its time to load. Oh. We at the hotel, motel, Holiday Inn. All right, there we go. Daily RSI is overbought, looking good. Stochastics look like they want to get overbought. You just crossed above the zero. Everything about the daily indicators are bullish as hell, you guys. Saying exactly what I'm telling you now is that we're about to see some glorious upside being exacted on this price action here. From a high to a low, let's see here, high to low. 1272 to the 1618, that's the target area. 0045 to 1 cent. I really do believe that we could go to 1 cent, but I'm not holding out for that, right? That'd be about a 14x from here. What I do believe is going to happen is something on the lines of a 6x to a 10x move, probably 007 or 0069, somewhere in there, as memes do. They're kind of funny with their target areas. So 007, 0069, either of those are perfect. I got nothing else for you guys. I hope you enjoyed the video. If you did, hit the like button. Subscribe if you want to see more content like this, and I'll see you on the next one, okay? Take care of yourselves. Bye-bye.